To the bench again. Oh yeah, look at that right there. Huge leak. Huge leak. All right guys, we're back on this Chevy Tahoe with the broken studs on the cylinder heads and the exhaust leaks. I got another welder. Our shop welder broke, so I brought one, and I'm gonna try to get some nuts welded on those broken off studs, and we're gonna see if we cannot get those things extracted. Cross your fingers. I know you guys have been waiting on this one, so do not go anywhere. This is gonna be good. It won't weld to the head because the head is aluminum, but it will weld to that broken off bolt. And once we weld that on and the weld cools, we should be able to unthread that broken bolt and then replace it with a new one. That's the plan. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario is I've got to pull the cylinder head off and then try to get the bolt out. So we're going to try easy option A first. All right, so those of you who are regular viewers of the channel know that I like to do the hard part first. However, the hard one, which is on the other side, this bolt is broken off, recessed into the head. So we're just going to do the easy ones first. That'll at least give us some progress. The idea here is I'm going to weld these nuts onto the bolt and then use the hex on the nut to extract the bolt. So here goes nothing. Let's see if this is going to work out. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Now listen, before we get started, I don't want to hear any about how I'm doing it wrong, because I'm not a welder, but I can get through it, and that's what's going to happen today. How'd that do? So far so good, I think. I love electric glue. I need some more heat. Pump up the power a little bit. Really burn this in there.
So there's a lot of drag on the wire spool. It's making the feed inconsistent.
And a little more wire speed for the next one. I think that's about right. I'll let it cool and then we'll see if we can't wiggle that thing out of there. All right, let's see what we can do here. It's either gonna work or it's not. What do you guys think? I think it's gonna work. All right, turned. So it's either gonna come out or it's breaking the weld as we speak. Also, I don't feel I need to add any more oil. I've already sprayed these, let them sit for a day, sprayed them again periodically throughout that process. So there's adding oil is, I don't think it's effective right now. That's just more stuff to catch on fire and burn. I think it's coming out though. We're winning. Oh yeah. I'm not counting my chicken just yet, because this thing could still hang up and break off again, which would definitely suck. But yeah, she's coming out. She's coming out of there. Oh yes. Still hot? A little warm. All right, there's one. Okay, we're moving over to the driver's side. I'm gonna get the really hard one that's broken off all the way in the back. Now we can't drill it because there's a firewall and a car in the way. So the only option here is to weld that weld a nut to that. The problem, however, is this bolt is broken off inside of the head. It's in about 1/4 inch or so. So I got to go in there and build up some material a little bit in order to get it to protrude enough where I can put a nut over it and then weld the nut on. So this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. Not impossible, but diligence is required here. I'm doing the best that I can to get a camera angle on this and still be able to get into there to actually make this weld. So let's see how this works out. This is one of the tightest squeezes ever. I'm gonna try really hard to accomplish this this right here. Let's see how this goes. Begin welding now. We're just trying to build up. Keep in mind, it won't weld the aluminum. It might mess it up a little bit, but it's not going to actually penetrate and fuse the metals. So we're good. But I do need to turn down wire speed. That was a little high.
I don't know why yet, but the wire feed is very inconsistent.
Oh man, I can't see anything in there. Oop. I think I hit the head on that. It's not good. All right, let's get a nut. Okay, our nut's coming in. Just gonna hold that right about there. Oh man, I don't have any room for my hands. Or my eyes. I think this is gonna work out. Let's let it ride. Hope I don't weld my tool. That would suck. Oh, I did weld my tool. Oh no. There, now it's unwelded. I'll have to break this more later and get it warranted. Okie dokes, round two. Let's repeat this exact same thing. And while we're doing that, we're going to expect different results. Hooray. Get my flanges in here. Everything's long reach and long range. There's another new nut. Okay. Now let's get these needle noses out of the way. I'm holding them on with a zip tie around the handles. And that was me cutting the zip tie off. Maybe it'll hold, maybe it won't. What size was that? 17? Survey says negative. Doesn't matter because I'm going to break it off. It's not strong enough. Okay, there's some buildup. That might do it. I'm like shoving my hand through a bunch of brake lines and stuff to reach this, so I'm having a good time. Yeah, burn it in good. More steam. That's on there now. Let's just go ahead and finish it off. Let's let the heat do its thing. I want this heat to soak into that stud, and then once it all cools, that stud theoretically should shrink, and then if this weld here is good enough, we can back this out. So stand by, we'll be back in a little while for that one. However, we can still do this one over here. That guy right there, you can weld a nut onto that one. That should be fairly easy to get out. And I say that simply because there's that stud sticking all the way out like that. So this one should go okay. Let's move our lights so we can see what we're doing. Yes, I do know that coolant temp sensor is broken, and yes, I do have a replacement. The astute amongst you would have noticed that immediately. You get electron gluing now. Need more heat. Is this one? Is that a 16 also? Yeah, it was 17. Silly Ray. Who is summoning me? Don't come back here with problems. Oh yeah, this one's turning. That's hot. Hot. Yeah, the heat's made its way up to like this far. Wrench gravity. Here it comes. I'm not going to celebrate yet because we still got that one in the back behind us to get. Is this still hot? Yeah, it is. But that's fine. I will employ the use of an insulator. A temporary insulator. All right, there we go. There's our winner. All right, let's flip around and get back to that, the scary one out back. I said back too many times. Get back to the one in the back. Let's go back to that. Let's try the 16. Maybe 16 is our winner. No. 15 is our winner. Hooray. It's gonna break. Fingers crossed, guys. I think it's gonna break. It turned, but I don't think that was the stud turning. I think it was the weld twisting. Yeah, I don't know. Hang on. I don't know. I'm not so certain. Yeah, we lost it. Okay. Weld it again. Okay, preparing for welding round number 2. Let's get it. fail. Welding tip fail. Okay, I freed up the tip. Let's do it again. All right, let's try it again. I got another one welded on. Again, let's see if we can get this thing to come loose now. Oh man, I don't know. I know earlier that I said no lubricant, but it's worth it. I think it might be working here. Hit it. All right. I'm wondering if it's turning and the threads are just kind of boogered. Or I'm just fixing to snap it off again. I don't know. I guess we're gonna see, aren't we? I think it's got a good grip on it. I think we're gonna win this one, guys. All right, let's get this wrench out. We've got flexi wrenches and a ratchet, so I'd like to go at it with that one next. I think it's coming out. It has to be. It's moving. Oh no, I'm gonna lose it. There we go, lost it. Okay, let's try it again. More welding. That was a good one. Okay, it's built up again. Let's get another nut. Oy. Okay, round 4? Are we on round 4? I think we're on number 4. Oh, that was a fail. Not gravity. It's okay. I brought extras. Backups for my backups, you know. Let's hold that over top. Buzz it in. All right, got another one welded on. This is probably number 6. You can see it's still red hot. I'm gonna try this one hot and see what it does. I've been cooling them off and blowing air on them and whatnot. They're snapping off flush, just like the original. But I'm gonna try it again. Here goes nothing. Applying reverse torquage now. I'm a little discouraged. I don't know if this is gonna work out. I may have to bite the bullet here and pull the cylinder head, and I don't want to. All right, it turned. I'm putting quite a bit of pressure on there, but it's very steady. It is moving. Let's go back the other way. Wiggle it around some. See, I can't tell if the threads are coming out or if I'm just breaking off the weld. I really can't tell. A little more. Come on, I don't want to pull this head. I've been doing this for about an hour now. I've gone through, yeah, I think 6 or 7 welds trying to get this right. Oh, I don't know. Did we win? No way. I think we got it. Flashlight gravity. Of course. This is not the right time for you, gravity. We're not interested in anecdotal relief right now. I think we're getting it. Oh, hot wrench. Can't get that. It fell down. Okay, break time. All right, let's get back in here again. I recovered the wrench, and I think the stud is unthreading. I think it is. Yeah, I can see the nut walking away from the head. So yeah, it's coming out. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Oh yeah, it's coming out. And not a moment too soon. My hands and knuckles are getting kind of raw from reaching through all of this and rubbing myself on the car. That came out wrong. I think it's loose enough to get it out with the fingers. Yep, here she comes. Hot. Hot. Woohoo! Woo, I got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. That's our boy right there. Dang! Okie dokes. Here's our finalized result. This is the one that gave us so much grief right here. Let's see it. Yeah, let's get this angle right. This one's still hot, so I don't want to touch it too much. Yeah, you see, I got the welds in. It's ugly, but it worked. It took several welds. You can see some aluminum in there too. Looks like there's some aluminum. Either way, we got that one out. These were the easier ones. I think this was the second one we pulled. There's the front side where the weld went into it, and then our back side right here. Not bad. In similar condition on this one, this is where we welded from, and that's the back side. This is the area that was inside of the cylinder head. So we've gotten through the hard part. All the broken bolts are extracted. What's next on my hit list is gonna be that broken sensor. Can you guys see? No. Yeah, it's in there. There's a coolant temp sensor. Anyway, so I gotta change that thing out. We're gonna do a coolant exchange on this truck, and of course I've gotta put the manifolds back together. Not done with the surgery yet because the studs that are in the bottoms of the manifolds, the 3 studs on each manifold, those are stuck in there pretty solid too. So I'm gonna need to heat those up with some torch action and then extract those studs, and then I can put new studs in the manifolds. Then those are gonna go back in the truck, and that should wrap this one up. That being said, I'm saving that for another video because there's a lot of work going into this thing, and I can't condense it all into just 2. So this one's going to be a 3-part action type of endeavor. So I will put that one together as time progresses and I get this thing finished up. All that being said, as always, I'd like to thank you for watching my videos. I certainly do appreciate you being here all the way to the end. Since you are here all the way to the end, I'm going to assume that you like my videos. If my assumption is correct, as always, I would only ask of you to communicate that to me effectively by tapping that like button down below, dropping me a comment or 2 while you're down there, and if you have not done so already, do not forget to engage with that subscribe button, because that button is what is going to allow you to get notifications so you do not miss out on any more of my future content. Thank you again for watching, and most importantly, do not forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. Bye. End of transmission now. Gotta tell you, that Tahoe job was a rough one. Look at here, we're recharging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flashlights. This was an 8 flashlight job. Now that's a lot of flashlights for one job. Okay, that's a lot. Usually 2 batteries is about the extent of it, but we went through all the batteries. Like I'm fresh out of auxiliary electrons here. Wild. Oh dang, you know what? I forgot this one too. Gotta charge that one later. That one's also low. Damn you, flashlight gravity. Damn you.